What is up, guys? So, Sam here, some Windwaker. I never played this game for longer than 5 minutes, so it'll be interesting to go through. I was gonna play some Panzer Dragoon Saga, but it was not loading. Apparently, the thing I have the most trouble with on the Gamecube is the game controllers. This is from an actual disc, though. Oh, there we go. Oh, hold on. It wants a memory card in slot 1. Hopefully there's space on that memory card. If not, I have my pile of memory cards right here, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Oh. This game does not like this controller. Controller has been working fine. Oh, yeah. There we go. I'm probably going to be the only one playing this, so I'm just going to name myself Link. So we actually did have this game. This is about one of the legends of which the people speak. I just never got around to playing it. Long ago there existed a kingdom where golden power lay hidden. I mainly watched my brother play it, but I didn't actually play it that much. It was a prosperous land blessed with green forests, tall mountains, and peace. But one day a man of great evil found the golden power and took it for himself. With its strength at his command, he spread darkness across the kingdom. But then, when all hope had died, and the hour of doom seemed at hand, a young boy clothed in green appeared as if from nowhere. Wielding the blade of evil's bane, he sealed the dark one away and gave the land light. This boy, who traveled through time to save the land, was known as the hero of time. The boy's tale was passed down through generations until it became legend. A legend. But then a day came when the wind fell. When a fell wind began to blow across the kingdom, The great evil that all thought had been forever sealed away by the hero. Once again crept forth from the depths of the earth, eager to resume its dark designs. People believed that the hero of time would again come to save them. But the hero did not appear. Faced by an onslaught of evil, the people could do nothing but appeal to the gods. In their last hour, as doom drew near, they left their future in the hands of fate. What became of that kingdom? None remain who know. The memory of the kingdom vanished, but its legend survived on the wind's breath. On a certain island, it became customary to garb boys in green when they came of age. Clothed in the green of fields, they aspired to find heroic blades and cast down evil. The elders wished only for the youths to know courage like the hero of legend. So much text. So much time. So I got you guys are on HDMI, and I am on this video on the TV. Wow, the HDMI looks way clearer. Big brother. Big brother. Big brother. He's a sleepy boy. He just goes back to sleep, watch. Does he? No. I knew you'd be here. Hee hee hee, this is my favorite spot to gaze out at the sea. When I play with the gulls, I call it Ariel's Lookout. So, do you remember what day it is today? You're still half asleep, aren't you? Did you forget? Big brother, it's your birthday. That's why Grandma has been waiting for you to come back to the house. She's been waiting for a while now. It's a good thing I came to find you. You should probably go home and see what Grandma wants, don't you think? Yeah, so I grew up playing Zelda 2, Link to the Past, Link's Awakening. We ended up eventually getting a 64. It was late in the life cycle. And my brother and sister mainly played Ocarina of Time. When we got a Gamecube, we did end up getting this game or borrowing it. Oh, shit. But, I wasn't really playing many games at the time. I guess I was playing games, but I stopped with the Zelda series for a long time. And then, when I played Breath of the Wild, I was like, oh my god, it's back. And I don't think any of these games are bad, they just weren't necessarily what I was looking for at the time, I guess. It's so funny, it has the controls on the screen. Can you take those off the screen? Oh, let's see. No, you can't. Well, hopefully that goes away. Wow, it is way clearer in HDMI. It doesn't even look like there's that much lag. I need a VGA splitter that goes to HDMI, and then an HDMI splitter. Oh, sorry. Dance, 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 dance. The music in these games is great. It's all getting muted. Everything's getting muted. Prepare to get muted. Fucking Nintendo. Hi, we're Nintendo, and unlike every other game company, we don't want anyone to see you playing these games. Unless you have enough followers to mess with our copyright team. I've been waiting for you, Link. Link. Try these on. Time certainly flies. I can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. You got the hero's clothes. They look like they might be a little warm for this weather. Don't look so disappointed, dear one. Just try them on. Today is a day to celebrate. It's the day that you become the same age as the young heroes spoken of in all the legends. Not only you only have to wear them for one day, so don't look so down. Be proud, child. In the olden days, this was the day boys were finally considered to be men. They were taught the ways of the sword to prepare them for battle with their enemies. But we don't live in such an age any longer. Our ways are the ways of peace. Nowadays, I suppose Orca is the only one on the island who still knows anything about swordplay. Hanging the family shield on the wall as a decoration is another tradition that has been carried down from those days. Does all this make sense to you? Isn't that nice, Link? They suit you perfectly. A perfect fit. Well, tonight I'm going to invite the whole town over for your birthday party, so I better start getting ready, shouldn't I? Sorry. Swallow the rest of this coffee. I bet a bunch of tea. Ugh. Your grandma's going to make your favorite soup for you tonight. I just know you're looking forward to it. Now go get your sister, Ariel. I'm just gonna call her Ariel. I don't know if that's how that's pronounced. Okay, I can't crawl down. Yeah, I just got the SD card reader for the Dreamcast, so I was testing it out. It's kind of funny because some games don't load at all, but I'm kind of wondering if it's how those games were copied, because I loaded Grandia 2 and it was almost perfect. And I was like, there's like a bunch of music and voice acting in this game, and it's loading from the SD card in the backboard. So I'm gonna take a look at that disk image. Rent a Hero actually loaded too, which was interesting. I'm gonna take a look at that disk image and see if I can mess with Shenmue and some other stuff. I really don't need to. I own almost all the Dreamcast games that I want to play, but I eventually need to get the thing that replaces the disk drive for the SD card, but alright. I don't think I can make that jump. What? Ooh, pig. Back here, pig. I'm just trying to talk to you. Press L right there and use A to talk to me, try it. That's correct, you're a smart one. You, my friend, have just targeted me. Okay. Just teaching me I can target things. Oh, that guy wants to teach me stuff. Alright. I ain't gonna read it out loud, but I'll definitely learn it to see if I need to know it. Damn. Oh my god, I'm not reading all this. Onward with the game. Give me the game. This was the period of time where almost every game started having a tutorial at the beginning. And I would always... It's actually kind of funny. I don't want to attack him though, I just wanted to catch him. I almost never read the damn tutorials. But then my brother would always give me shit, and I'd get lost, and he'd be like, you didn't read the tutorial. I just always thought that was funny. It is true, though. I probably should read that kind of stuff, but it's so much. Sometimes I'm just not in the mood for reading. Oh damn, breaking all their glasses and stuff. There's nobody in here. Bring forth the dungeon. Where's the dungeon? Yeah, it was funny when I got this too, because I'm trying to remember. It's like a year and a half ago. It was in a lot of games, and I put it to the side. And the case cleaned up real well. It has some scratches, but it still works. But I was like, yeah, I should finally buy this game. And then, oh, I don't want to throw you. I was trying to put you down. I was trying to pet you. Anyways, it was like 4 or 5 months after I bought it. It seemed like it went up in price. I was gonna buy the Wii U one when it was cheaper, but every time I don't know, I just never got around to buying it. I'll still never get used to not pressing jump to jump. That was the thing from Ocarina of Time that always bothered me the most. Again, I never thought any of these games were bad. I just, I wasn't as good at them. I was so good at the other Zelda games, and then these ones just like, they weren't the same, and I wasn't mature enough to like set them in a different category. I was just like, oh, I don't feel like playing this. Aren't those clothes hot? I'm trying to pick this rock up. You're being an annoying earthbound kid. I do gotta start an RPG too. It's just I've been playing Shining Force for so long. I was like, I should play some non-RPGs for a little while. I don't know why I put Pac-Man on the bottom of the screen like that. It's funny because the later, it's like the Game Boy one you guys haven't seen, the GameCube one. I made those to try to mirror the other ones that my buddy made me. But I don't know. I think I play the Pac-Man compilation a lot on the GameCube. So for me, I associate the GameCube with that. But I know he's not as huge of a part of the GameCube as for most people. The forest paths are closed. Okay. Oh, Link, hey, congrats. I'm really looking forward to tonight, buddy. We're gonna party. But are you really that old already? Wow. Time just flies right by, huh? Never ceases to amaze me. I mean, for example, I swear, I just cut the grass in this field the other day, but look how tall it's gotten. Oh well, the mysteries of time and grass. Say, do you want to try cutting it too? You're you'd be surprised at things people drop in the grass. It's like hunting for treasure. Except without some kind of grass cutting tool, you can't cut the grass. Sorry. Give me a sword. Oh, maybe I should talk to the sword guy first. Maybe that's what's going on here. I'm trying to remember if I even got out of this village the first time I played this. I might have just played it. Oh no. It's okay. I have an alternate way of playing this. I was afraid that was going to happen, but at the same time, I knew that I had an alternate route of playing that game, so it's okay. Yeah, I'll have to clean that game out. That's what we'll have to do. All right. I don't know why I went backwards. I should just went forwards. What I should do is I should put a bigger SD card on this thing. But then again, there's only so many GameCube games to play. When do I go? Come on. Does it not like this controller either? Maybe it's this controller. Fine. For some reason, these damn GameCube control ports always give me issues. I'll have to figure it out. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. It's always good to have a backup. I actually got really excited when I first bought this SD card reader for the GameCube. It was so cheap. Did it make 2 save files? Hold on. Now I gotta check something. I'm sorry. Hold on. Where's the... How do I go back? Settings. Oh, that's actually useful for this. It doesn't really change anything for you guys. Hold on. Hold on. Ooh, my stomach from bending over. Okay, there we go. Damn, this fucking control port, man. So that other GameCube doesn't like this orange controller, and this GameCube doesn't like that white controller. It's so weird, man. Okay, so this has 80 gigs open. No, that's better. I just didn't want it to use my other memory card, if that makes any sense. My other memory card is my Animal Crossing memory card. So I really don't want to put any other games on there. I'll have to cut all this out. It's nonsense. Yeah, it likes this controller way better than the other one. I don't know. I don't even know, man. Nintendo. Sorry. So used to it saying that on Animal Crossing. Probably the game I played the most on here is Animal Crossing. There was a save file, though. Okay, I'm gonna make it my actual name, because I need to know if it actually saves. There's a way to set it to save to the SD card, too. I need to figure that out. Oh my god, it's gonna go through all this again. I didn't even think about that. I'm so sorry, guys. I have to skip all this stuff. At least I didn't really do too much. See, this A button's like squishy around here, though. Hold on, I almost want to try one of my other controllers. This white one's a knockoff controller. It's not even officially licensed. Hold on, let me grab another controller while I'm waiting for this. Let's try this one. It sounds weird, but like when those buttons get squishy like that, I don't know. I should really take that controller apart and replace that part in there. This is all fucking dusty. Oh hey, thanks for the raid. VGO, I appreciate it. How you doing? Yeah, trying to. My disc crashed, so I had to load it from the SD card. That's how I'm starting over here. And I was grabbing another controller because my GameCubes are so weird. My gray GameCube doesn't like this orange controller. This orange GameCube doesn't like that white controller. So I'm trying out this black controller. So they're so really my only problem with the GameCube is it's so finicky with the damn controllers. I swear. Yeah, I never played this game for more than 5 minutes, so hopefully I can get a little further, go through some dungeons, have some fun. I love all the other Zelda games. At least I don't have to read all this text again. Seems like this controller's working. So I played the Splinter Cell games on Gamecube and holy crap, are you right? They could not decide how cancerous they wanted the controls to be on the controller. I'd have to check those out too. I think I mainly watched my brother play the Splinter Cell games on the Xbox and the PS2. I don't think we ever played any of them on the GameCube. I could see that though, because I remember it having some weird options. I'm just glad I bought so many controllers. Like, even though I don't always check them like right away when I first get them, like, because at the thrift store, every time I see a decent looking controller, I just pick it up, especially for like GameCube, original Xbox, stuff like that. So I have like a bucket full of controllers, so that's the only reason I lucked out. It's like if there's something wrong with one, I can just switch it out with another one. Oh, see? But here's the thing, does it not like it because of the C buttons, or is it just doing the weird thing? Yeah, see? I'm plugging it and plugging it back in. Now it works fine. So in the first game port, flicking the right thumbstick puts you in bionic, so it's frustrating. In the second game, you have to use the GameCube controller's pressure feature to gently activate the bionics. Oh man, that sounds like a nightmare. Alright, gotta go talk to Grandma again. You know, I can get these coins right away this time. The analog stick on this one seems a little nicer. I'm gonna check the solder points on the control deck, because I had a Genesis that had problems with that. The only weird thing is that it's every GameCube I've had. I've had like 5 or 6 different GameCubes over my life, and all of them have had that weird issue of like plugging the controller back in and out. It almost seems like it's a design flaw. But I wonder if you could fix it though. Give me my clothes, Grandma. Don't argue with me. Okay, so last time she was calling me Link because I named myself Link. I'm curious why it didn't read a save file though when there was a save file already on the memory card. Maybe I have it set to save to the SD card. Maybe that's what it is. I almost want to save it to test it out, to make sure that it's actually going to load the damn game. Because I don't want to go like, I don't want to get like super far and realize like, oh, the game's not saving. That was weird. Let me turn the console off and on. Test it. We will test it. Yeah, this stick is way better. I wonder what cheats you could activate. I wonder if you could do like weird, crazy, like game altering mods. Alright, now let's see if this loaded. It's actually the main reason I named myself my actual name, because I wanted to make sure that it actually loaded. Okay, it did. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Oh my, and it brought me back over here where I needed to walk to. That's hilarious. Ahoy, big brother. Did Grandma make that outfit for you? But wow, you look like you'd be way too out in those clothes. I guess they're pretty neat though. So anyways, Frank, can you close your eyes and hold out your hand just for a second? I'm going to give you my most treasured belonging, but just for one day. Happy birthday. You got the telescope. Okay. So well, do you like it? I'm letting you borrow this special gift just because you're my big brother. Aren't you lucky? Why don't you try it out right now? Try looking at the house from here. Whoa. Postman looks kind of weird, doesn't he? Wow, I didn't play this game at all. Or I don't remember this. This is so terrible. That girl fell into the forest. She needs help. But it's too dangerous for you to go in there without something you can use to defend with yourself with. I don't know if that hurts you or not, but I'm gonna go talk to that guy downstairs, see if he gives me a sword. Somebody better give me a sword. Okay, there is a little bit of lag on the... I was testing the HDMI screen compared to the normal screen. What was that noise? It was awful. You better return home quickly. A sound like that can only mean trouble. You know what I'd do if trouble came my way. I'd throw rocks to fight it off. You could handle that, couldn't you? It's easy. Just stand in front of a rock and press A. Okay. Tell me how to throw rocks. No, it's definitely good to have all that info for, like, especially like somebody who's never played like a game before, that was just popping it in and it's like explaining everything. I just get frustrated because I played so many games and I'm just like, yes, I know how to pick up a rock. What's the matter? What happened? I need a sword. That's what happened. Give me a sword. Where's the shield? Give me the shield on the wall. The first lesson shall be the horizontal slice. Hill to target, then tilt and B. Okay. Oh, cool. Thanks for the sword. Sweet. Sweet beat. Oh, sorry. Ooh. I ate too much last night, and then my stomach's been like kind of cranky since then. Right. See if I can go through the forest now that I have a sword. It's already growing back. Ooh, the little pigs. Not the little pigs. Is it really worth the one gem? I don't think it is, but oh, there's a gem up there. Or ruby, sorry. A rupee, not a ruby. Rupee's my dog. There's a dog on the roof. Shit. She kind of looks like a pig. There's a pig dog on the roof. Do, 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 do. I know, I was just talking about you. Sorry. My dog is still sleeping. Well, she's wondering if I'm gonna go lay over there because I said her name. I moved the bed on the other side of the room. I did have it in the other room, but the other rooms mostly become storage. I don't really like going in there. so scary without being able to press the B button. It's just like, is he gonna jump? Like, I don't know. It fucks with my head. Remember those like little mini figures they sold of the Zelda series, and one of them I got was was this figure of Zelda, but like the foot was broken in the package or something. Kind of annoyed the crap out of me because I was like, oh, it's already broken. Yeah, tried to deny me and my sword skills. What's this sign say? God damn it. This spot marks the remains of an ancient fairy fountain. The legendary hero was said to come here after battle, so fairies could ease his weariness. It's also said that whoever met with the great fairy who lived here was blessed with great fortune, so it came to be known as the Fountain of Fortune. Goodness, okay. Wait, is he trying to lift the fucking crazy bastard? Yeah, I didn't play this game at all. I don't remember any of this. I must have started it, walked around the village for a couple minutes, and then stopped playing it. Ouch. Wow, what's with that getup? Well, whatever. So where am I? Oh, that's right. That giant bird came in. Miss Terra. Tetra. Oh, it's Tetra. Oh, thank you. Thank goodness you're safe. When I saw you get dropped on the summit, I thought for sure you'd summit. So that bird dropped me on top of a mountain. Wasn't that nice of it? Well, don't just stand there. Let's go. Time to repay our debt to that bird in full. But miss, what about this boy? Don't worry about him. Come on. Followed. Boy, big brother. Damn. Brother. Yeah, seriously, what do you think he's gonna do? Oh, stupid kid. Get a hold of yourself. She's gone. There's nothing you can do. Time to kill some birds. What? You want to come with us on our ship? You understand what you're asking? We're pirates, you know? Pirates. The terror of the seas. What do you get out of bringing some helpless little kid? What do we get out of bringing some helpless little kid with us? I'll tell you what we get. A headache. I know you must feel with your sister having been... I know how you must feel with your sister being kidnapped and all. But that doesn't really have anything to do with us now, does it? And how do you figure that? Whoa, whoa there. Just who are you? Where do you get off butting in on somebody else's conversation? Please, all I mean to say is that if you big bad pirates hadn't come to this quiet little island, that poor girl wouldn't have been snatched away by that bird. And just what do you mean by that? Just be quiet for a moment and I'll tell you. Now, as my work entails delivering letters, I spend much of my time traveling amongst the many different islands. As a result, I hear many things. Haven't any of you heard a word? Young girls have been getting kidnapped lately from all regions of the Great Sea. No matter whether you've heard it or not, it seems to be the case. Young girls with long ears like yours have been getting kidnapped, never to be seen again. And unless my eyes fail me, the young girl who was just kidnapped from this island also has long ears, does she not? Much like you do, Miss Fearsome Pirate. My point is that bird mistook that poor girl for you, and that's why I grabbed her. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was young Frankie who saved you from the monsters in the forest, wasn't it? Is this true? Oh, and while I'm at it, I may as well tell you that bird that kidnapped both you and his sister has made its foul nest to the north on the heights of the Forsaken Fortress. Forsaken Fortress? Isn't that the place where... So what are you going to do? Under the circumstances, I don't think it would be unreasonable for you to give Frank a little help now, would it? I don't need you to tell me that. Even if I were to consider it lately, I've heard nothing but evil rumors about the Forsaken Fortress. You can't possibly mean to go there with nothing but that cheap little sword. That's not brave, that's stupid. I mean, come on, even a simple island like this has to have something you could use as a shield, you know? Something to protect yourself with, anything? Tell you what, if you come back with something like that, we'll let you stow away on our ship. And one more thing, once we leave, you won't be coming back here for a while, so you better go say goodbye to your family while you have a chance. I don't want you getting all weepy-eyed and homesick on me. Don't tell me what to do, pirate lady who's really Zelda. Yeah, chop your trees. Chop your flowers. Where's Ariel? Is she still playing outside with the ghouls? What's the matter? Is there something wrong? Is it something you can't even tell your grandma? Yeah, seriously, tell her what's going on. Is this what you're looking for? Take it with you. I guess it is true. Ariel really has been kidnapped, hasn't she? What kind of monster could take such a sweet young child? I guess the main character guy doesn't talk, so it makes... Never mind. When she was like, oh, aren't you gonna tell me? Oh, Ariel. I'm gonna go rescue her grandma. Our parents are gone. Oh, that's a decent old shield. Are you sure you can still use that thing? Are you going to get splinters and cry? Well, whatever. If you're ready, then let's go. Yes. Let's get the fuck out of here. Good luck. Good luck finding Ariel. Take care of yourself. How much longer is this going to go on, do you think? Do you have an estimate? Are you sure you shouldn't just quit right now? Seriously, think about it. I can tell you're just gonna get more sentimental from here on out. There's still time, you know. Are you sure we shouldn't just turn around and take you back to your island? This Link uses his facial expressions. Listen, kid, you can't just stand around on deck. You'll get in everyone's way. I've told Nico to look after you, so you'd better report below desk and ask him what you should be doing. Tell me what to do? Time to take a nap. So, all good pirates should. Stop right there. This is Miss Tetra's cabin. Most of us real pirates aren't even allowed here. There's no way we're letting an outsider in. Don't even think it. I got a fucking sword, man. Oh, well, now, ahoy there, Swabble, as of today. I'm your superior, Nico. Now, I promise I'll go easy on you, so you do as I say, okay? Right now, first off, you have to take the test all new pirates have to take. It's a bit of a doozy, so get ready. You watch everybody. I'm about to show you real careful, like, so you can cram it into your no doubt mushy squabble brain. You watch everything, not everybody. Jesus. First off, you gotta press the switch. This is the only easy part. Just walk up to it and tilt on it. Presto, switch pressed. Now check it out. After the platforms rise from above the floor, you gotta jump on them. What is this? Wizards and Warriors 3 giving me a goddamn test? Okay, so I was able to jump to the first one by myself, but the next one is too far, right? That's when you gotta do this. If you jump right at the rope, you can grab onto it to swing. Okay. This is Wizards and Warriors 3. They're like, you gotta do our test. So do you think you get how to do it? You have to swing from platform to platform and try to get to the entrance to that room over there. Here's the problem though, swabble the platforms. Swabby. The platforms only stay raised for a little while, so if you don't get there by the time they drop, you have to start over. It'll probably take you at least 1 year before you're good enough to make it all the way here. One rough year, one tough year, full of bumps and bruises. Of course, if you manage to do it faster, I'll reward you. Now give it a try. This ought to be good for a chuckle or two. Okay. Oh, I see. He wants me to go over this way. So it's like it's platforming without a jump button. It's just it mentally fucks with my head. It's the only series of games like I don't think any other game is like that. In that way, it is unique. But that was something that always kind of turned me off from Ocarina of Time because I was always like, I want to jump. I want to be able to jump. I can't jump. And I know they were like, well, Link's not Mario. Mario's thing is jumping, but it's still, I don't know, man. It always bothered me. What, you did it already? I'm proud to have you as my underling. I wonder if it's okay to just give that to him. I don't see why not. I doubt I'll get busted. Alright, Sweppy, I'll tell you what. You can have the treasure in that chest over there. It's your reward for the great and generous Nico. Hurry up and take it before someone comes. Treasure. Get the spoils bag. You can keep the items you get from enemies in this handy pouch. You can hold up to 8 types of items. Hey, we've reached the Forsaken Fortress. Hurry and get up here. Oh, Z. Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing that again. I know it's I shouldn't even complain about. I guess it's not complaining. It's more of just an observation. It, I think what it is because in the original Zelda games, like except for Zelda 2, you can jump. Jumping is a big part of Zelda 2. But the first 4 or 5 games didn't only that. That's that actually. You know what? That's the only Zelda that has jumping in it until Breath of the Wild. And I guess this has jumping, but it's like auto jumping. Just it's weird to me. Hey, here I am up here. Reminds me I need to beat Tears of the Kingdom. My brother's trying to beat that too. We just every time I played it for a while, but I just never I wasn't like progressing very far. I need to play it for like 5 or 6 hours a night. I haven't got back to that level of gaming yet. What were you doing with Nico? Don't tell me you're playing some stupid game for treasure, were you? Well, whatever. There's something you need to see. Have a look over there. That's the cursed isle known as Forsaken Fortress. There are all sorts of strange rumors about this place. What I do know is that long ago, it was used to be the hideout of a no-good group of pirates we used to compete with. But they were just small time. Now the place looks like it's pretty dangerous. Ah, I knew it. Look. Over there, by that window. Have you ever seen so many seagulls flock like that before? I'll bet you anything that's the place where they've got your sister locked up. But it looks like the whole place is under really tight guard. This won't work. We'd be spotted before we got anywhere near the landing. There. What do we do now? He just now noticed that they put him in a barrel? Like, don't struggle. If you really want to get into that dangerous place like that, it's the only way to do it, trust me. We pirates do this all the time, don't worry about it. It'll be a piece of cake. Is everybody ready? Never you fear, kid. We're pros. We're gonna launch you good. Alright, the look on his face was worth that whole thing. He's just like... His expressions are pretty good in this game, to be fair. Oh damn, his sword is gone. Your sword landed all the way up there. Shoot, I'm sorry, I apologize. I guess my aim was off a bit. Look at your face, Priceless. I slipped a stone into your pocket just before we fired you over there. It's no ordinary stone either. I can see what you're doing to this stone, and obviously you can hear me through it. So, if you see A, you'd better press that button. Put the stone on your quest status screen, press start, and L&R to scroll around. It's pretty basic. Listen carefully, I need this back after you save your sister, so don't go losing it, you understand? Oh, he has the Metal Gear Solid over there, huh? Colonel. I wonder if Miyamoto was playing Metal Gear Solid. Sword. Can I go in? Hold on. Ooh. Give me something stupid, huh? Yep. Stupid compass. You useless ass compass. Ow. I'm sorry, game. I'm sorry. I was joking. Damn. Oh, they threw me in jail. Oh, there's an opening over there. Okay. I see. This is Metal Gear Solid. I guess Snake can't jump either. Oh, this is where I was jumping across at, right? Oh, come on. Bastards. You could just go around and fight all these guys. Oh, I guess I gotta get the other pods up here. You got the joy pendant. You can keep it in your spoils bag. These pendants are tended to flock to those who spread joy like butterflies. Okay. Okay, so then there's only that other light over there that I gotta take out. Take out all the lights. Tell me what to do. Wait, how do I get back up there? I guess I can go this way. Okay, this is where I was at before, I think. Yeah, it is. Come on. I'm just trying to pick up the jar. Do you play a lot of retro games? Hey, what's up, Mr. Penguin? I mostly play retro games. I'd say more than anything. I'd say 95% of the games I play are retro games. That brought me a step closer. Where the hell's that? I don't know if that light is on this side or that side, though. I think it's on the other side. I don't know how to get to that light. That other light, then. Oh, okay, it's up here. Do you like worms? It's a fun game. I like the... I don't know if it only came out in Europe on the Super Nintendo, but I like the Super Nintendo and the old PC one. Were my favorite ones, the original. I'm not that great at them, though. I basically figured out when we first got the worms on the 360, because I had played the older ones so much, I saw how good people were at worms. That kind of discouraged me from playing multiplayer. I like playing against the computer, but man, some people are like experts at that game. Come on. Merry bastard. I miss those online 360 games. Yeah, no, I miss those days too. It seemed like that was back when, like you could play games with a rando and they would talk to you and you'd be able to strategize and actually go through the game. It's somewhere in that era that whole headset thing died. Like, there's still some people that use it, but for the most part, it's like everyone just games in silence now. Like, that whole communicating thing is just, I don't know. It went away. I think it's because so many people. There's so many like. There's so many jerks. So many rooms you'd go into where like people were just like doing like cursing and stuff at each other. But it sucks because I remember like the the fun the fun parts of that more than the annoying parts. Listen up, there's a monster running the searchlight up there. I already did that. I slayed all the monsters. Why are you telling me? Oh, wait, you're telling me stuff about shit I already did. Damn game. It'd be nice to be able to jump. Yeah, and they had the arcade too for Retro Online. It was a whole different experience back then. Everyone is mean online for sure. I wouldn't be able to add anyone back. Then you had to be selective. Yeah, it was a different experience for sure because it was like, yeah, I mean you could even play like Uno or something and people were in there chatting. It kind of reminded me. I think it's because we were all the kids from the old like Yahoo Instant Messenger days, all the AOL days. So I think that kind of carried over into that. But somewhere along the way, it just stopped. AOL 6.0 and Sims 1 was my jam. Dude, the first Sims, that was definitely one of my top games. I play it sometimes. I haven't played it in a while. Um, mainly because it's one of those things where I feel like I run out of content. I don't want to just bore people. And also sometimes with The Sims, like if you play it too much at one time, you get those like 10-20 minute sessions where you're like in the game, you're like, I don't know if I'm feeling this today. But yeah, dude, back then I could play Sims 1 for days. Okay. I know I need hearts. I need a sword. I'm gonna go down here and get all these jewels or get all these rubies. Oh no, I'm not gonna go up there because I don't want to go all the way around. I feel like I still get occasionally have my Windows 7 rigs or all my old PC CDs. Hells yeah. I got a late era Windows XP laptop that it was like it was like top of the line Windows XP. I'm pretty sure I got it when Windows 7 or 8 where it was out. But I still pop that thing in and I'll rock some older games. Sorry about that. I did I do like GOG. GOG runs a lot of stuff. And then like Roller Coaster Tycoon, you have you could they have open Roller Coaster Tycoon, so you could just play stuff on there. Okay, I gotta see where this guy goes. He's gonna go over there. So I gotta go to the door. Can I push the door open? Yes, I can. My XP laptop hard drive just died, so I won't turn on. Oh, damn. Yeah, man, those old hard drives. That always sucks. Hopefully you can try to recover it, or for your save files and stuff at least. Like I have, what is it called? I have some pretty crazy, I think it's No, not disk juggler. Which one do I use for the hard drives? I've been using Paragon hard drive disk manager, and that one works pretty well if it's something Windows can't read. Sometimes I can plug it in and try to recover sectors and stuff like that. One of them has one of those programs I have has like a feature where you can like look up stuff that had just been deleted within a certain amount of time. But unfortunately, stuff that was deleted too long ago isn't there. He just gives up. The hell is this? So do you play old systems too, then upscale to Switch, or just emulate for Nintendo? Oh, I'm playing on the actual GameCube right now. No, I have all the consoles. I have I'm trying to remember which capture card I have, but I usually, yeah, I play all the actual systems. So everything I stream, I don't usually stream emulators. I think on arcade I have a couple times, because I mean, who the hell's gonna have the actual arcade machines? That's a little bit of a rarity, but I I try to own the games. Like this one, I was just actually playing the disc, and the disc gave me a little bit of an issue. So which reminds me I should save it because I haven't saved it in a long ass time. So I'm playing off the SD card right now because um, I didn't want to. I didn't want to keep loading it up. I've been trying to do that, but I can't figure out how to stream off the capture card, then use my CRT to play. Oh, so it depends on what kind of CRT you have. So right now with the GameCube, I have an adapter that's going HDMI to the capture card, and then I'm running S-Video on my CRT because the GameCube has two video outputs, which is good. Usually, what I do is I have a splitter, and it has one input and then like 5 or 6 outputs, and I run component um, from my Genesis, Super Nintendo, Sega Saturn, PlayStation, PS2, original Xbox, and then I just split the signal. So you have to get a capture card that inputs component though. Like I'm using the StarTech X1, I think. And then I usually use the HD Retrovision cables with a lot of my older consoles. But yeah, the GameCube is actually easier because, like I said, it has two video outputs, so you can do it a little quicker. I'll try to send you a link if I can. But yeah, especially if your CRT plays um, component, composite's even easier to split, I think. Okay, so I just have to go up and around. It didn't refill my life when I did that though. It's still doing that gosh darn Zelda crap. Beeping at me. So you could just plug into each output. Could I do AV to capture card and then HDMI to AV? AV. So component, you're saying component to capture card and then run HDMI to AV. Certain capture cards, if it has an output, then you can do it. There's a Japanese one, the X Capture, I believe, that has an output on it. That one's like $400 or $500, but um, it's cool because you could just output to anything. You know what? I guess I could go this way too. instead of going the other way. It just depends on how you want to split the signal. But yeah, if you get a splitter, because the splitter is powered, you don't lose any signal. Because normally you can try, like, what I used to do is I used to do just Y jack from one component to the other, or composite to the other. But I noticed that you lose signal strength, especially if you're running the cord so long. But with the splitter, it's the same as if you're just plugging in directly, so you're getting the same resolution, or I guess not resolution, but the same quality as you would if you just plugged it in. I guess I gotta go this way then. Game's trying to trick me. AV splitter, right? I think I have one. Yeah, that would be the easiest way, especially, and if you're not running 240p on like the Super Nintendo or the Genesis or anything, if you're just running standard def composite, which is totally fine by the way. Um, some people are like snobs about signals, but um, if you are just running standard, it's easier to split it. It's a lot harder to split, 240 or 480. What kind of capture card are you using? I would say that's the biggest thing, is getting used to the drivers and the capture card and what you can use with your individual capture card. I have an upscale, but don't use it. I love the standard. Oh, you have Elgato. I think you can run composite through Elgato with a splitter. I've seen people do that. Not the best one, but decent. Yeah, because the StarTech I think is about $175 right now. I think I got mine for um, a lot cheaper, but it was almost 10 years ago. But that would be something you'd want to invest in, like if you want to consistently stream, like if you're thinking about doing it long term. Um, that's the reason I invested so much. Like I have like a $500 microphone, but that's because I'm streaming a couple times a week, so I wanted the audio quality to be decent. God, if I could just find some hearts. I gotta really make sure not to get caught. I'm terrible at sneaking though. Like my brother plays all the Metal Gear Solid games. I think I've gotten through Metal Gear Solid 1. Um, I played some Metal Gear on the MSX. Metal Gear Solid 2 I beat, and then Metal Gear Solid 3 I never I got to the last boss I think and I couldn't beat him. But it was funny, there's this whole part on the mountain where you had to sneak, and I was just running up the hill with a chain gun, just murdering people. I do like that game gives you that option too, but I'm pretty much terrible at sneaking though. Yeah, but shoot me a message if you ever have any questions, or I can send you my Discord, my link to my Discord. To send me a message on there. Like if you're thinking about getting like a certain like setup or something. I just saw 50 copies of Sneaking at the thrift store, $1 a piece. I think I have Sneaking. 50 copies, jeez. That game's hilarious. Also, god damn it. So I got caught last time. I can't see where this dude's at. Is he gonna leave? Thank you. No, no. Oh my gosh. Come on, camera. You know what you need me to do. There we go. And the Burger and King game. Yeah, I mostly watched Aaron from Game Grumps play that. But still, it's pretty hilarious, those games. Dun, dun. Okay, I have to go down the ladder, I'm guessing. The Twitch app is so buggy now, and you just need to watch on desktop. It keeps crashing. Oh yeah, no, it's annoying. It might be because I'm streaming at such high resolution too. That might be partially my fault. The interface is bad now to the phone. Well, yeah, it is. The other bad thing about it too is like my phone's like 8 years old, and it's starting to get to the point where like the software is not optimized. Oh, well that's good. It's good that it looks good on PC. Trying to figure out where to go. You weren't getting the full potential of the phone. Well, and you're getting the HDMI portion of the game too, so it actually looks better on the stream. But usually I have it set. Usually I'm doing 240p, so it's good. You guys are getting the same out of it. I'm still at iPhone 10. I'm using a Android Samsung Galaxy 9 Plus, I think. But it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know, man. I'm not like a... Damn it. I'm not a huge phone guy anyways. Yeah, if I use color text, and at that point it's like you can almost use a flip phone. Like it doesn't really need to affect you. Okay, so now I need to see, is there something on the other side that I'm missing with that guy? There is. Oh man, how far up is he gonna go? So what are your thoughts on this video as opposed to component? Um, I'm not too much of a signal snob. Like I use component more than anything. I almost went down the RGB route, but I realized how tough it is to hack everything, or I guess not hack, but I don't feel like doing a bunch of solder work or stuff like that. Um, I think there is a noticeable difference between some things, but I also think there's a point of diminishing returns. Like if you focus so much on it, at a certain point you just gotta like sit down and play the game because like you can get too nuts with it. The red, blue, green quartz. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So there's ones that they make for the Super Nintendo and the Genesis, and there's an adapter for the Genesis one where you can use PlayStation, Sega Saturn, and I was gonna say TurboGrafx, but I think you have to actually do a mod on the board for the TurboGrafx because it doesn't natively output 240p. But anyways, it looks a lot crisper, nicer, depending on what kind of screen you have. Like I have this awesome Toshiba 32-inch CRT that has component. So, but if you don't have a TV that can utilize it, it's almost like it doesn't matter too much. It's very interesting. So people swap the standard red, red, white, yellow for RGB. Well, so there's component, which is the standard. That's the yellow with the red and white. There's composite. No, 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 no. Composite is the. I confuse the names of them. Composite is the yellow, red, white. Component is the blue, green, red, and then you have the two audio, the red and white. And then RGB, people use SCART, which is from Europe, but none of our TVs in America have SCART naturally, natively. So you'd have to mod. At that point, you have to mod your CRT. Man, I don't know if I'm supposed to jump across. That's gotta be it. It's gotta be. You gotta jump across there. It gets confusing. It's definitely one of those things where, like, I kind of only knew about it because I had, like, a really nice CRT back in the day. Like, it was a Sony that had HDMI. So I'd play my 360 on the HDMI part because it was before I didn't have a flat screen. So it was a CRT that had HDMI and it also had all those other hookups on it. So that's kind of how I knew about all that stuff. I need to watch a vid on that just to see what it looks like. Oh yeah, yeah. No, so the last CRT TVs that came out had HDMI on them. So it was back when, yeah, they were pretty sick. They're heavy, dude. They're so fucking heavy though. Like we almost killed ourselves carrying that thing upstairs. Okay, I am gonna. I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to go. There's got to be a way. It's just I don't want to go down, being so close to up here. But I think I've already been down there though. I don't think there's anything. I don't think there's anything down there that's gonna help me. Because that just drops me there. And that takes me to the other tower. I've already been all the way over there. All the way over there. I need to be up here, but there's no way. I have my Samsung bug box. I can still lift it by myself, but anything bigger would definitely be a struggle. I still have my mini 13-inch, which is what I used to stream. Nice. Yeah, and there's some, you start getting into it, it gets pretty crazy. It kind of depends on the area you live in. Where I live, people still give away like free TVs like crazy. Like I just go to the marketplace or Craigslist and like people throw out TVs. Like, so if you're looking for like a specific model, you can still find stuff like that. I find way too many of them. So there's almost got to be something on the other side. I just don't understand. But see, that just leads back down though. I don't understand where I'm supposed to go. Maybe I'm supposed to use the telescope. Maybe that's where I'm missing out on. People know here. I got my mini for $50 cheapest I could find. Oh darn. What state or where do you live at? I'm just curious. Like New York? And people still recycle stuff. You might be able to. Big retro VHS in here. I'm heavy into VHS too. And Cali. Oh, okay. Yeah, we still have like people don't give a shit about VHS. They're just like throwing it away and stuff. Um, there's hearts up there. I just don't get how I'm supposed to jump across. I, I don't know. That hurts. I spend a lot of my collection. I wish I was in a place like that. It's a trade-off though, because the thing is, so for instance, here you don't make as much money, so you have a less portion of your check that you could spend on stuff like that, if that makes any sense. Like, although rent and everything is higher where you're living, here it's cheaper, but you still have to pay for food. Food's the same price here as there. Only we make less money, so you're spending more on food. So it's a trade off anywhere you go. Man, I don't understand this. I don't have any other items. Can I use this? It doesn't do anything? Okay, I'm gonna cheat here. Yeah, that's the downfall with me playing some of these earlier 3D games, because like any of the 2D Zeldas, I don't need to look anything up. I know those, like I'm really good at all those games. Oh my god, why is it playing like 9 videos on this website? That's insane. Yeah. Yeah, you do. You have to walk across the wall with a ledge. Okay, so I didn't even know. I didn't even know you could do that. I'm glad I didn't go down though. Okay. Okay, so it's not crouching. How do you hug the wall? It's not that. Oh, thanks for the follow, by the way. It didn't show up on the screen. I'm sorry about that. Um, there's a small ledge. Walk towards the wall with the ledge and slide across it. Oh, it is A. Okay. It seemed like earlier when I did that, it didn't work right. It might have just been me not. I don't think I was standing close enough to the wall. Oh, sweet. We don't have to hear the beeping anymore. Yeah, it's definitely a trade-off living in different parts of the country. So I live in Colorado, which I think is one of the nicest states. I've been to a lot of states. I've been to like 5 or 6 states, and I think it's definitely the nicest, um, people-wise and um, just in general. It's hard to find retro appreciators. Oh yeah, no, and my thing is too. If I wasn't streaming, I would be doing this anyways. Like my life is video games, so it's basically like I didn't want to put like a persona on or anything. I just wanted to be upfront with everything. Oh well, thank you. Yeah, yeah. I got my sword back. Gonna get on worms, I think. Hell yeah. Go play some worms. Oh, you're good. It's pretty late, anyways. Oh, hold on. So my bot stopped working. There was a whole thing with the company, with the program I was using to, goddamn bird. The company I was using for my bot. So I had to stop using it. Hold on though. I have, I have my Discord right here. I usually just send the link. Invite people. There, there we go. Yeah, I think it was Streamlabs. Wake up. I was expecting to do a boss battle, but I literally walked through the door for a cutscene. Pull yourself together. Well, have you come to your senses yet? You were surprisingly dull-witted. Did I startle you? I suppose that is only natural. As wide as the world is, I am the only boat upon it who can speak the words of men. I am the king of red lions. Do not fear, I am not your enemy. I've been watching you since you went to the Forsaken Fortress to rescue your sister. I understand how your desire to protect your sister could give you the courage to fearlessly stand up to anything. But such a bold attempt was foolhardy. I suppose you saw him, the shadow that commands that monstrous bird. His name is Ganon. He who obtained the power of the gods attempted to cover the land in darkness and was ultimately sealed away by the very power he had hoped to command. He is the very same Ganon, the Emperor of the Dark Realm the ancient legends speak of. Oh, nice. I'll have to check that out. Check it out now. I do not know why the Seal of Gods has failed, but now that Ganon has returned, the world is once again being threatened by his evil man. Oh no. Yeah. Ooh. Look at that. Oh, you got the VCR combo going on there? That's a nice one. I got a, I wish I could transport them easier. I would just send you one of the free ones I had. Tell me, do you still wish to save your sister from him? And will you do anything to save her? I see. In that case, I shall guide you as we go forward, advising you on what you should do and where you must go. Ganon cannot be defeated by human hands, let alone by what little strength you possess. The key to defeating Ganon is locked away in a great power that you can wield only after much toil and hardship. Yeah, I have a TBC one too that's worth like 200, but the heads won't spin. I need to fix it. I love this mini TV. Yeah, fixing any of that VHS stuff is always like difficult. Do you understand? In that case, we depart to the Great Sea. But I'm getting ahead of myself. This is actually a bit embarrassing for me to admit, but although I am indeed a boat that possesses the power of speech, I possess no sail. And a boat with no sail can sail no seas. I brought you far to the east of the dark gaze of the Forsaken Fortress. On this island is a town of merchants who deal in a wide variety of goods. If you search hard enough, surely you can find one who will sell you a sail. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but without a sail, it'll be useless to you. No problem, buddy. This island of merchants is home to many valuable goods. While the sail must come first, do not feel limited to buying only it. Once you have it, feel free to stock up on anything else you think you may need. But remember, there's no time to play. Come back here immediately as soon as your errands are done. The one I'm playing on now, if you in the Discord, is I have the Donkey Kong Country photo on there. It's kind of hard to see, but this sucker was so big that it wouldn't fit in my car. I had to halfway close the trunk with tie downs with like bungee cord, and I put like a towel over it, and I had to drive like 30, I think about 30 miles. It was kind of out of town. But I had to go on the highway. People were just like passing me. I was like, oh, fuck, I'm not fucking this TV up. And I got another Sony Trinitron 27-inch. That one's pretty decent. This one has a round tube, though. I like the round more. The Toshiba, I think. The Toshiba is the one I'm on now. Oh no, that Panasonic is my friend Tinoco. He streams too. I think he's around in the New York area. But yeah, he has that Panasonic. Mine's that Toshiba 32A33. Actually, there's a Shining Force picture. That's my that's my Panasonic is the Shining Force 2 photo. And then there's another one with the I have a Sony Wega flat screen that looks amazing with the RetroPie stuff. Like it just looks it looks great. I know it's not a CRT, but it's an awesome little screen too. And I found some flat screens that actually have some really good look for retro games too, so always keep that in mind. Some of the last Samsungs that have component on them, I had one Samsung that played all the signals, so I could hook up all those retro consoles with the component, and it was clean, man. Like all the games looked great on it. I'm actually gonna try to find another one. That Sony monitor thing looks really freaking good. I'm trying to think of which one that is. Is that the one that dude found in Japan? Hold on. Oh, there's a picture of the splitter that I used that I sent. I sent a link for that splitter. The first pick in the whole chat. Oh yeah, that's the flat screen. That's literally like one of the earlier flat screens, but it has a great picture on it. That's why when people are like, it has to have a bubble screen, I'm like, well, yes and no, because I mean, I played some TVs that just look good. That thing looks really HD for composite. That one has composite HDMI component. It has all the, I think it has VGA. It's almost like a little computer monitor. Yeah, I kind of got lucky. That was so this lady, her house, she was kind of like a hoarder, and she was basically, because she buys so much stuff, she was basically like, hey, I can't keep all this stuff. If there's anything in here you guys could take. And I was just like, hey, what about this TV? Because it was sitting in a pile of stuff. Like, it wasn't even plugged in. And so she hooked me up. How'd you sneak in here, you little rat? Shoot, beat it, scram for him. I'm trying to get all these dang rubies, bro. I guess there's nothing else up there. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out. If there's a specific model you're looking for, let me know. And I don't know. I'd say I'm about a day and a half from Vegas, so it'd probably be almost 2 days to California. But I mean, if it's like a suite, you know what I mean? If it's like a $400 TV. The other thing is keep places to keep them though, because like I swear I'm gonna get to the point where it's like I think I have like 9 TVs now, or maybe I have 7 TVs. If you see any of those things, let me know. I'll pay the shipping. All right. No, I will for that first one. I'll definitely keep an eye out. Because that might even be better, because that one would be cheaper. Um, just because it's a flat screen, so it's not as heavy. If you please, young boy there, please help me. Please listen to my tale below. Okay. My sweet, sweet daughter, my only daughter, poor Maggie. She was captured by a bunch of villains and taken to the Forsaken Fortress. Oh god. Yeah, I get it. We're all trying to do that, bro. You don't look at all familiar, buddy. Are you some kind of tourist or something? If you are, I'll show you around. Why don't you join me for a little stroll around the town? No, I'm good. Doesn't even have to be Sony, but one with HDMI, VGA, and composite would be sick. It's like a little bigger than a monitor right now. Oh, that other one, so if you look at the Checkmate that I sent a link for, and I said I need that Checkmate display, there's a guy making modern displays that have basically all the inputs. It has like you'll have to check that out because it's kind of similar. They just did a Kickstarter, and there's it's great for old computer stuff because it input wise it picks up all the old signals and stuff. But I think that guy's planning on making different models of them and stuff too. So it'd be good to like keep an eye out for future reference wise. If you could indulge me for a moment, please admit that I am looking fine. Why, looking this fine would have won me the Miss Windfall crown way back then. I'm still looking better than all the young girls I know. Ho ho ho. Hey there, boy. Did you happen to see the post box down near the docks? Just so you know, if you ever want to send someone a letter, just press Y, Z, or X. Use that button to put it in the post box. It's just that easy. Before long, the Rito postman will come to deliver it. Whoever you sent it to. He's a hardworking fellow, I tell you. Oh, damn. Link's always going around breaking people's chairs. Yeah, on that monitor, it's sick, dude. It's super sick. Um, I think it does. I think it does 1080. I watched the Nostalgia Nerds video on it. It seemed like it played all the old signals from all the old. He was impressed because of RF and stuff like that. But yeah, it seemed like it did everything all the way up. I think 1920. I don't know. I don't know if it has 4K. Chew Jelly Juice Shop. Sorry, I got confused for a moment. I guess late like this, my mind isn't always just like, whoa. I don't want your potions, bro. I don't care about your potions. I'm trying to find a sale here, man. I can't remember on the Kickstarter. Um, Starter pack. So I know the one that has the extra scaler. The extra scaler, I think, is like an extra hundred some odd dollars. But I mean, it would be worth it. Yeah. I don't remember what euros to. I don't remember euros or pounds to dollars, but it's definitely up there a little bit. But it's all like hooked up already, so it's all just ready to go, which is nice. But I know the dude said he's working on more of them, so. You little weasel. Well, thank you so much for coming into my home and breaking my high-priced fixes. If you break any more, I assure you that I shall not let it go lightly. No, sir, not at all. I shall require compensation. Restock on the 20th. Yeah, because I think they just shipped, like, that video wasn't that long ago, when they just shipped out the Kickstarter, the initial wave of those, so it's pretty new still. But I thought it was a cool option, especially if you have limited space or like you need something that's gonna play like 9,000 different outputs just all in one like that. Especially the old computer stuff like you were talking about. Because like I don't know if you've tried to hook up like my capture card technically does VGA, but I tried to hook up a 286 to it. So I have my XP machine, I have my Windows 98 machine, and those both worked fine. But when I hooked up my 286 to it, even through VGA, my capture card doesn't like that signal. I'd still have to get a converter for it. I think it's just a little too old. It it was fine once the game ran, but in DOS it wouldn't show up for some reason in DOS. You look like a curious boy. Did you know there's an island a little to the east of here called Dragonhurst Island? Folks say the island is home of a tribe of people who dance in the skies like birds in the wind. They call themselves the Rito, and they say a sky spirit lives nearby. But to someone like me, a person who's never left this little island, it may as well be a fairy tale out of a child's book. Oh, if I only had my own boat. Give me your money, because I need money. Yeah, money. My dear fellow, I can't have you trying to come in this way. Go over there. My story is a strange one. I came across the cursed sea from a land far away, a land where the blizzards blow violently, heading for this town called Windfall. But dear me, as I traveled, a terrible storm descended and tore my ship to bits. Yet mysteriously, only that escaped without so much as a mark on it. From the looks of you, I would say you are a traveler as well. Oh yes, indeed. Could you not purchase that for me? It is my one and only heirloom from home. The people of this town do not seem least bit interested in that, despite the fact that it would help them travel the dangerous seas about their town. Had the worms messing you up? Fortress. I'm trying to think of which one that is. I beg you, I wish to open a business here in this town, so I'm in desperate need of finances. Sure. Thank you very much indeed. I have reached precisely 80 rubies for it. I can use these funds to finance my new business. Oh dear me, what a happy day. As promised, take that. Okay, I was pretty sure he was talking about a sale. So, that's good. You made a good purchase today, my master. You have saved my life and business as well. Treasure it dearly. It is the finest set in the world, treated as such. An OG Xbox. I think I have that one. I'd have to check. Windfall is a warm and bustling place, I deem. I do believe I shall settle and open my business here. I must say, if you happen to come across a delivery bag that looks handy for carrying products, let me know. Okay. Welcome. Oh my, you're a very small customer, aren't you? Well, that's fine. Of course, you just feel free to look around. Ow. Okay, so there's a boat that comes at night to sell things. I thought she would be selling something, but it looks like she... I think it's a coffee shop, but Link's too stuck up to drink their coffee. It looks like a coffee shop. The first couple of notes from this song sound almost like it's gonna start doing the Mario music and then it stops. Gotta get my money back. School. Teacher. What do you think about my outfit? You don't see clothes like this often, do you? Aren't they so cute? A friend of mine who lives on Outside Island sent this outfit to me. She's an amazing girl. She can put jars on her head and walk around like it's nothing at all. You have to see it to believe it. Wonderful. I kinda want to get to a dungeon. Oh, this is the bottom part of this dude's house. I wonder. My one and only daughter, Mila, was taken away from me. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna save all the girls, jeez. Speaking of Ocarina of Time, I still need to beat that game. I beat the water temple and then I stopped playing it. That was good. That was a good 13 years ago. It's crazy how time flies like that. I usually stream a few times a week. I'm trying to get back to... I used to stream like 5 days a week, and I'm trying to get back to that. I have one more surgery next month. They have to take out my appendix. So I had like a bit of a spill where I had to go to the hospital because I had an infection. Basically, my appendix exploded, and I didn't go in, and my body started walling off that section. So they had to clean everything up, and now they're gonna have to go back in and actually take out the appendix. This guy's just dancing at a grave. Okay. So a few times a week now, but once I recover, it's gonna be more though. Oh. That's not it, that's not it. And the problem is, even though that's not it, this isn't it either. Oh dear, pardon me, guy. I was so fully and wholly absorbed in my dancing that I didn't even notice little old you standing there. I'm taught I love dancing more than I love 3 meals a day. You'll come to know me as the world's charismatic dancer extraordinaire. Ready, guy? 1, 2, 1, 2. Say, guy, do you know what I was just reminded of? Long ago, I met this delightful little guy who performed the most dazzling magic dance, a dance that turned night into day right before my eyes. Oh, you're gonna learn dances in this one? I remember those fabulous dance moves, but I can't seem to get the interactive rhythm down. Do you think you know the rhythm, guy? I don't. Sounds like I heard. I'm sorry. Oh, it's okay. It happens. I guess I almost died. You're gonna continue off your 13-year-old game file. I actually haven't checked to see. I haven't streamed the 64 very often, mainly because I could only play like S-video off of it, and well, to be honest, I don't know. No, I'd probably, to be 100% on that, I would probably, I bet the save file still is there, but I would probably have to start over from the beginning just because I don't even think I remember what the hell was going on. Where the hell's my ship? I bet it's still on there though, because I still have that cartridge. Oh, here's my ship. Here's my pig. Yeah. Pig is taking a bath. Oh, that look in your eye. So you found yourself a sail, have you? Very well then, I shall teach you the art of sailing. Come next to my hull and press A to climb aboard. Set the sail you got to Y, X, or Z, and press the same button to hoist it. The sail will catch the wind and will push the boat forward. Okay. Can I take this pig with me? Come here, my pig. That pig reminds me of my dog. It's got little spots on its eyes. But yeah, no, I actually don't know how long all that was going on medically. But I'm pretty sure that, once I get back to 100% and I get everything figured out, get back on a normal pace. It's been so crazy, though, these last few years. It's been like... broke up with my girlfriend, and then I ended up having to move out of the house that I lived in for like 12 years, and then all the medical stuff. My car, I was driving and my tire just randomly fell off my car while I was driving. That was crazy. Um, so it'll be nice if like things will get back to normal eventually. Oh, you're good. You're good. I appreciate it. Okay, so I'm supposed to be going that way. Unexplored sector. Fortress. Outside island. We're just gonna sail around. I don't even know if I'm going the right way or not. Oh, dang. That's awesome. Well, and I would appreciate it for sure. No, I got it fixed and I'm still paying off the bill, which is the worst part. Thankfully, my brother and his girlfriend ended up helping me, so I'm kind of paying them off. It's a 2005 Mitsubishi Eclipse GT. I know it needs, it needs like little bits of work and stuff. How do I put the sail away? Okay. Yeah, it's okay. My mom gave it to me. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, I wish I had more resources and stuff like that. It's a frog. To reach Dragon Roost Island, head east from here. But yeah, I only drive it like to and from work pretty much. It's like 10 minutes a day. I try not to put like a lot of unneeded wear on it. That way it'll last me as long as possible. Poor tree. Okay. So I probably need to bring something here. Oh, there's a mailbox here? Okay, what about this one? Okay, so you can only deliver certain things. I'm guessing people give you letters, or you can end up writing a letter somehow to your grandma. Okay. So I said, oh, okay. I see now. I understand now. So it was this place? Okay. Oh man. Yeah, but I definitely think I'll end up being healthier and also have I'll have more energy to stream more. Oh, Link's a little asshole. Ah, well, thank you. Okay. Favorite Mega Man game? So, weirdly enough, I grew up with... So the first Mega Man game I had is Mega Man X. That's probably the one I'm most nostalgic about. But then a friend of ours, one of my mom's friend's kids, we used to go over to his house, and he had the first Mega Man. So the first Mega Man and Mega Man X are the ones I probably played the most. I'm pretty good at Mega Man X. I could almost beat X2, which I have, and then X3 I haven't really started on much. I need to buy the... So I have an EverDrive cart, but I wanted to get the Japanese Famicom, Super Famicom part of it. Mainly I don't want to pay $300. There, on the horizon. That's our destination. Dragon Roost Island. I recently... Was it last year or the year before? I beat Mega Man Legends 1. That was fun. I have Mega Man Legends 2. I just haven't started it yet. High atop this island peak lives the Spirit of the Skies, a great dragon by the name of Belud. You must go see this dragon. I request from him a jewel called Din's Pearl. Dinjarn? Ask the people of the Rito tribe who inhabit this island about how to see the dragon. Oh, I almost forgot. Wait just a moment. This is the Windwaker. It is the baton of sorts that was used long ago when the people played music in prayer of the gods. In those days, simply using it allowed one to borrow the power of the gods, but I do not know if it still works. Even so, I thought it might be of some use to you. Perhaps you should try using it. First, conduct it in 3/4 time. Do not touch the stick. Just try to match the rhythm by tilting the D-pad and the C-stick. Oh wow. Very nice. That was splendid. Next to 4/4 time. I have the Ultimate Collection on the Xbox, which is pretty cool. I need some actual games for my Atari or NES. Is there even on Atari? I forgot. I think there's an Atari collection too on the original Xbox. There's a ColecoVision one. The ColecoVision one's dope. Um, I think I have it on the PS2. It's like, when are you gonna hook up a fucking ColecoVision and play it? But it's kind of nice. Hold this to change the rhythm, then match the rhythm. Okay. Oh, I get it. So let's change it to 4 then. Okay. It's almost Yoda's theme. What's the matter? Do you not have time to... You do not have time to time it exactly. Just be sure. Be holding. Yeah, well, if you weren't interrupting me, I was... Da, 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 da. Hold on. Apparently Worm's quick play is 45 minutes. Oh, wow. Yeah, well, it takes a while. I played it the most. I had a Super Nintendo ROM of Worms, and I would play it on my PSP outside in the middle of the night, and I was smoking. Yeah, it was good times. But I would name all the teams. Like, I had captains, I had X-Men, and I had, like, Spider. It was pretty cool, I don't know. That was not bad for your first time using the Windwaker, not bad at all. You can also conduct 6-4 time. Okay. There we go. Do not attack the explosive fruit. Oh, wow. Oh, the rubies disappeared. Well, at least I got it. But yeah, I play everything. I play Sega games, I play Nintendo games. I was gonna play Sega Saturn tonight, but the disc I burned for Panzer Dragoon Saga, because that game's like $600. I'm not gonna pay $600. Um, I had it working before, but I'm gonna try to get another disc burned. Sometimes I think it's I need to clean my laser or something, because it was working before. I need to learn how to burn discs. It's not too hard. It's mainly just having, well, you sound like you've had machines with disc burners in them. It's mainly just having the right software. It's a lot of, it is trial and error a little bit. I would just get like 100 pack of CDs. It'd be nice not to pay these scalper prices. Well, the other thing you have, so like the Saturn, for instance, I do the burnt disc because that's the cheapest way. But some of them, like the GameCube, the SD card adapter that you plug in the bottom is like $10. You do one little soldering thing on the inside, and then you plug in an adapter, and then you can, like, I'm playing this off the SD card right now. Yeah, if you ever need help figuring that out, I figured out how to softmod the PS1 as well, which is dope. It has like a, well, So I hacked my PS2 with a USB stick, and then I used my hacked PS2 to make a memory card with an exploit for my PS1. So when you go to the memory card screen on the PS1, it goes into like a disk loading screen. It just loads whatever disk you put in there, which is pretty sweet. But they also made the PS1 IO, which is like I think it's about $100, but you can plug it in with an SD card. Oh. Yeah, and then the EverDrive carts. Like the Super Nintendo EverDrive cart is sick, dude. I know it's like 200 some odd dollars, but it's totally worth it. Like, plays all the Super FX games. Pretty much plays everything. I think there's like 4 or 5 games it doesn't play, and they're like weird, like SD Gundam games and stuff. Um, I have an NES card with like 800 games. Oh, that's cool. And then the cool thing about the EverDrive ones, though, is because you could switch out the ROM. So if there's a new translation that somebody makes, or like a new homebrew game, you could just throw it on there. Those ones are pretty neat. I play a lot of RPGs though, so I gotta be able to transfer all the save files and everything. Dang, I don't think I can make it that far. Okay, so I just have to get the bomb up there, and then I guess I could just throw it, right? My brother's been slacking. He mods all the stuff. I told him I'd give him $50 to do my Wii and Wii U. Oh, well, hopefully he gets around to it. I would even say if you look into it, it's not. I haven't ran into a console, unless it's like a newer console. Usually when they're out for a while, I haven't ran into a soft mod that's particularly hard to do. Like, as long as you follow the instructions step by step, you can usually soft mod anything. I was gonna do the Wii U to add the games, but I realized I have all the Wii U games I would want to play. Yeah, if you know computer stuff, I don't think any of that stuff is like particularly hard. Oh, damn it. I didn't mean to fall down. And then the Dreamcast, should probably just do an SD card mod that replaces the disk drive. I need to just do that eventually. I've been farting around with all these other options, which just don't work as well. I got to flip the D-pad fidget for the 360. I found myself trying to do it with every controller. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I was trying to think if there's one I used to do more than others. Oh man, my stomach. I might have to go lay down for a second. I'll try to get through this island, but see, I mainly just can't sit up as long as I used to. My lower torso is just recovering. You sit there and pop it up and down constantly. Oh, you know what? We did that. I used to do that with the analog sticks. Oh, I might eventually. I wanted to keep playing for a while. Is that you? Yes, I'm pleased to see you're okay. I must say, you've traveled far for one with no wings. And your sister, is she? No, I'll let you know. Is it so? Well, don't worry too much. I'm sure she'll hang in there. I have an idea. Would you like to meet our chieftain? I've told my people here about you, and all of us and Rito are very concerned. It's my night off, too. Oh. Trust me, though, it was worse right away. Like, when I first got out, all I was doing was resting. So it's gradually gotten better. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to stream in 3 hours. There's no way. I'm certain the chieftain will befriend you and lend you aid in your quest. It's settled, and I'll fly on ahead and let everyone know you're coming. Come inside. I'll be waiting. Oh, the bird people look weird in this one. Yeah. To be honest, though, like I'm just happy that I'm like progressively getting better. Like even if it's taking. The thing is, I only had the first surgery in November. It hasn't been that long. I'm impatient, if that makes any sense. That's good as long as you're getting stronger. My dad had shoulder surgery last week. He can't lift over 2 pounds and slept down for like 6 months. Yeah. And mine's on my torso, so it's like I can't do too much lifting or bending or sitting in certain positions. Hopefully he gets better, but it's good that it was just his arm. Well, have you discovered the cause of the great Velu's anchor? Oh yeah, no, see before I went to the hospital though, dude, it was bad, bad. Like I basically like for a few weeks I wasn't even able to eat. I went in I went in because I was trying to eat an apple and I couldn't keep an apple down, dude. Like I was throwing up even an apple in water. Like I was like, there's something wrong with me. It's pressing up against my stomach so that I couldn't even lay down. I couldn't sleep. It was terrible. I'll see you, Frank, are you? Quill has told me all about you. Yeah, it should. This next one is just basically to finish off what we were doing. It already started. They already looked from the last thing, which was the infection, and it's already shrunk down. It was like a huge chasm, and it's already my body's already started like repairing that. So it's just once I get this appendix out, and then he can check in there and make sure there's no cancer or anything. Get me twice sure with no appendix. Dude, that's the first thing I fucking thought of was that episode where he gets it taken out and he goes in the same day. Because that's how crazy I was, dude. I was just dealing with the pain. I was just like, I don't even know how long. He's he eats the ice chips. He's eating them. I think one time he puts his whole face in the bowl of ice. Troubling tale indeed. It's a great episode. I insist that you let us know if there's anything we can help you with. We'll do everything in our power to assist you. Can I get some ice chips? He's in there with the IV. Like he comes back, she's like, let me see. And she's like, dear God, that's barely healed. However, in the meantime, we have a problem with our own to deal with. When you arrived on the island, did you notice the raging dragon perched atop the mountain? Yeah, can I touch it? Famous Amos, I got an idea for your cookies. Is it raisin and oatmeal? I'm sorry. He's had like 9,000 people ask him about that cookie combination. As you can see, we the Rito tribe are profoundly concerned with the sky. We make our living on the airways. We did so by the graces of the sky spirit Blue. When a Rito reaches adulthood, he or she journeys to the top of the dragon roofs to receive a skill from the great dragon. It is this skill that enables the Rito to grow his or her wings. Recently, however, the once gentle Valoo has grown violent and unpredictable. Sadly, we can no longer approach him. Yeah, me too. I've probably seen The Office all the way through. I've probably seen it at least 20 or 30 times. Maybe even more than that. Because I remember I started watching it. So I watched the British Office first. And so I didn't watch the American Office for 2 or 3 seasons because I was like, man, this is just a ripoff of the British one. But then I finally watched it, and it was still on air. So I'm trying to remember. But man, I watched that show like way too much. Sadly, we can no longer approach him. If this continues, the fledglings who are of age will never be able to receive scales from below dragon race. They will remain wingless, and in time, our very way of life will be threatened. As chieftain of the Rito, my first responsibility is to solve this problem. My apologies, but I must ask you to wait for our assistance until this is done. Will you do so? Chieftain, what do you think of consulting him with regards to your son, Prince Kamalai? Me too. I watched The Office every night religiously for like 8 years. Yeah, it sounds like me. That's a good show, though. I mean, it's hard. Communities like that. I love Community. Cheers. I'm trying to think of other ones. Golden Girls. I watch a ton of anime too. As you can see, Frank is accounting in blood. I feel certain that Prince Kolami would open his heart to him and speak freely for his fears and worries. I actually watch too much TV. I need to play more games more than anything. That may be. Let me be direct. My son Kolami is of the age to earn his wings, yet he is weak in some ways, and in light of the current situation, he may just give up on ever getting them. What say you? Will you share some of your courage with my son? Will you meet with him? I thank you. We shall do our best to solve our problem as quickly as possible, so that we may better help you with yours. I have something I wish for you to give my son. A young girl named Medley is holding it for me. Would you find her and take it? I'm counting on you. Community, Office, Parks and Recs, Superstore, Animal Control. That's another good one. I recently watched. That one's still going on. Superstore I've heard about. I haven't watched yet. Parks and Recs I was actually watching in the hospital, and I think I am going to end up watching that show because I really love Rosita Jones. Something about, I don't know. Joe McHale's awesome. Yeah, he is. Here, Frank, take this with you. Who knows, it might come in handy. Delivery bag. Oh, that's what that dude was asking for earlier. So now I have 2 bags I can put stuff inside. That new show, so there's a cartoon that has it's about those little blue alien guys. That's pretty funny. Crapopolis has been pretty good so far. Um, I think that's Dan Harmon. Yeah, Chris Pratt's pretty good in that show too. You should find Midley in one of the upper rooms. Leave the Great Valor to us. In the meantime, do your best to aid Prince Kamali. And you can start. I was actually just watching the episode of Community earlier. You can stop obsessing with Chris Pratt so much because it's unhealthy. I watched Parks and Recs. His muscles and Guardians were CGI. There's no way he stacked up that quick. I don't watch too many new adult cartoons, but I watch South Park and Family Guy and Robot Chicken a lot. It's all good. Yeah, I usually just anything Dan Harmon does that I like. I think Dan Harmon's hilarious. Yeah, no, I should totally go lay down though. Yeah, Robot Chicken's dope. I like that show. Yeah, I think I'm gonna save it here. But I'm gonna be back tomorrow night. I'll be back with either more of this game or I've been playing Legend of Legacy of Goku 2 on the Game Boy Advance. So one or the other. I don't want to start. So starting 2 games is good. I don't want to start like 3 or 4 games though. Oh, cool. I appreciate it. Yeah, they'll always be. I mainly play RPGs though. So right now I'm kind of like in an RPG break because I played Shining Force for like 4 or 5 months straight. I was playing through all the Shining Force 3 discs. But I'll probably go back to another RPG. Zelda's kind of close though. It's one of those things where I need to beat all the Zelda games too. So, but yeah, man, if you see any cool TV stuff or anything, send me a link. Or if you need any help with any of that stuff, let me know. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna go lay down. Thanks for hanging out. Let me stop this here. Yeah, no problem. I'm always happy to help anyone who wants to get into streaming or any kind of gaming. But you take it easy.